What was it like opening for the Stones?
The Rolling Stones, I was with a band called Soul Live, who still functions now, and they do these cool events at Brooklyn Bowl. And I was like their lead singer for the year, and they got these gigs opening for the Stones because they had somehow met the Stones earlier and had a relationship with them. So opening for them was crazy. I would say it's very compartmentalized, so you just wait in your green room, and then when it's time to go on, you just kind of go out and perform. And people are still filling in, so it's a big space, but it's like there's still like swaths of non-seating happening. But the first time was kind of more mechanical. We went on stage, we rocked it the best we could, and then we're back. Didn't get to see the Stones, nothing like that. The second time, I went to the sound guy. We performed, and it felt really good. It was in Atlanta. And then I went out to the sound guy, just stood next to their sound engineer, their live mix engineer, just because that's the best place to be. That's where they're mixing from, that's who they're mixing for. And it was great to just hear about his experiences with the Stones. And then Charlie Watts, which is weird because my dad's name is Charles Watts, would always come in, both gigs, he came in and just sat down in a chair for 10 minutes in our green room. And it was just kind of odd, like you just kind of sit there and be like, hello, blokes. Yeah, it's going to be quite show tonight. And that's all they would say. He would say very minimal things and be like, but Charlie, how come, he was just a cool cat. A long story short, we finally got to meet them after the second gig, and we just ended up wading through these different tiers of waiting spaces, and like one was like for friends and family, one's for like press, and then finally they took us to a room after 2 hours, saying like we'll have a photo with them. We're like cool. So we wait. Then we are in this room, and then finally the Stones all come in. They're really tiny, and all of them. They're much smaller than you think, and they all line up. Photographers ready. They're like, is everybody in position? We're like, yeah. And I'm next to Keith Richards, and I just remember him saying, I was like, this is really great, thanks Keith, or something. He's like, I was like, great. And then they were like, are you ready? And then I just turned, they took the picture, one picture, they're out. I was like, and they were just gone. It was like so quick. All that waiting, one moment, gone.